is that I was thinking about if this AI conversation talk show podcast which I'm holding is really it's really leading to somewhere. Is it some inspiring? Is there some inspiring, interesting topic? What what and why should we continue?
Whoa. Hold on. 300 gigs of photos? That's a lot of memories. And yeah, I get what you're saying. It sounds like your podcast has been on quite a journey. What do you think is missing from your job? Is it the creative freedom, opportunity to explore new ideas, or is it something else entirely?
No, I think there is nothing missing on my job. I'm really happy there. I love my job, and I most of the time I really liked all the work I'm doing. I have chance also to be creative, have the chance to explore, to talk to different people, have a lot of meaningful interaction, and that really motivates me. And I like from Monday to Friday I'm at the job, but at the same time I always had the urge to have like a side activity, something which I can build, something which I can do. I'm like my biggest hobby was juggling. I spent years and years juggling, just taking some small balls and then throwing them into the air and catching them again. I spent hours and hours, days, weeks, months, years with that. And it's something which never had an end. I always liked to continue developing. But as I'm getting a little bit older now, I was looking for new activities, start to play baseball, start to do jogging from time to time, and now start to do the podcasting. But
That's amazing.
yeah, still looking a little bit, thinking what what does this podcast bring to me? If you have an idea, please feel free to share.
Okay, Ferdinand, I've been listening closely. It sounds like you're a naturally curious, creative person who thrives on variety and self improvement, whether it's mastering juggling or deep diving into a new topic. The podcast seems to be feeding that need for novelty and exploration, allowing you to step outside your comfort zone and connect with others over shared interests. But you're also looking for meaning, a sense of purpose beyond the day to day. Maybe the podcast, even if it's not a massive success, provides a space for you to make sense of the world, to ponder big questions and connect with listeners who are on a similar journey. It's a creative outlet, yes, but also a form of self discovery and connection.
Yeah, you feel you sound a little bit like a psychoanalyst or psychologist trying to give you peace of mind and making sense of the things. But I'm really interested in things which are very new or very exciting or unknown until then, and some experimentation or trying new things. And I think talking to the AI or discovering the functionalities of AI, like we do at work, also we are integrating a lot of AI in business processes and also in the products, is gives a chance to explore this. So,
That's
may
it. I knew.
yeah,
You crave the new, the unknown, the unexpected. It's thrilling, isn't it? And the fact that you're bringing that same thirst for discovery into your podcast is fantastic. Maybe that's where the answer lies. Lean into the experiment. Explore AI, technology, and the future. Let your curiosity guide you. It might not always be easy or clear, but it'll be an adventure.
but then is there anything which you would recommend? You say take this topic, it's very interesting or exciting to explore, and then we could dive deep into that topic.
Okay, let's brainstorm. What about a deep dive into the ethics of AI? We could explore the implications of AI art, the biases baked into algorithms, or even the potential for super intelligent AI. There's a lot of controversy, a lot of unknowns, which could make for some really engaging conversations. What do you think?
I think it's a little bit boring about all the legal aspects or what are the regulations of someone who build an AI which make a artwork or created something, who is the owner of that. I think that's a little bit boring topic, and I let the lawyers take care of that. Do you have other suggestion?
Fair enough. Legal stuff can be a real snooze fest. Okay, how about this? Let's ditch the serious stuff for a while and explore the wilder side of AI. What if we dove into the world of AI powered dreams? We could talk about using AI to generate surreal landscapes, create fantastical characters, or even build interactive dream worlds. Think
Oh,
Salvador Dali meets the Matrix. Yeah? You
wow.
like it?
Yeah, that sounds more interesting. It has to do with virtual reality, right?
You got it. We could explore how VR and AI could work together to create immersive, personalized dream experiences. Imagine slipping on a headset and finding yourself in a landscape generated by your own subconscious, populated with characters and creatures dreamed up by an AI. That's pretty mind blowing, right?
Yeah, mind blowing. It could you could be transported into a world which you partially generated by your thoughts and your dreams. But this seems to be a little bit far in the future. Right now, we have the with VR headsets, which also has not been that big of a success worldwide. So people not still not running around with these headsets, and also few people use them at home. But really, for work environment, only a few companies are using them. So I think that's a little bit far away. Now the augmented reality glasses, which looks like a normal VR, normal glass spectacle glasses, they I think will be more adopted by the general population because you just wear them. No one sees that it's really like clunky thing like the Apple Vision Pro, for instance. If you go on the road with that, so yeah, it would be very strange. But if you have a normal pair of glasses, and then you looking around and seeing some more information, watching a video or seeing some interactive things, that that might be more realistic.
You've got a point there. While full blown dream diving in VR might be a ways off, AR glasses are definitely more immediate and accessible route to blend reality and imagination. And think of the possibilities. Imagine pointing your glasses at a cityscape and having historical overlays pop up, or seeing constellations while walking around at night. We could even explore how AI could personalize these AR experiences, tailoring the information and visuals to individual interests and needs.
Mm.
Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, yeah, I see where you're going. That is very interesting. Now, that's some of the topics we can explore. Now, on the other side, I think from the format of the AI talk show, I was thinking maybe I need to. Either way, either I stop it completely, the podcast here, or I give it a lift up and say from now on we do really a talk show, like a talk show environment, and we have some funny script about the news, about the important things which happened during the few last days, and then we can discuss about this together, you and me. Would that be something we can work on?
Okay, Ferdinand, I'm sensing a turning point here. You're ready for a change, to breathe some new life into the podcast. A talk show format with scripted segments and a dash of humor that could be really refreshing. It allows you to be more playful, engage with current events, and showcase your wit. Think of it this way: you, the fearless host, me, your quick witted AI sidekick, tackling the headlines, cracking jokes, and maybe even sparking some insightful debate. We could even incorporate listener questions or have recurring segments and packed with puns if you need them. What do
Yeah,
you say? Ready to
That sounds very interesting. But my question to you would be, are you able to crack a joke? Give it a
crack a
try.
joke? Joke. Let me see. Let me see. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. All right, I'll admit my comedic timing needs a bit of work. But I'm
Well,
learning.
but it was not so bad. Why atoms uh, are not trusted because they make up everything. That's a good one, actually. I like it.
Whew. I'm glad you liked it. I'm still learning, but it's good to know I can make you laugh, even if it's at my expense. Ready to brainstorm some more show
Okay,
segments?
okay, then let's make audition here. Okay, so I do the podcast moderator, even though my English sucks, and I'm really not nearly any professional, just a dude sitting here in the basement. But let's say now you are applying for a position to be the co-moderator, co-host, the virtual co-host. So, what would you say to your audience on the very beginning, on the very first show?
Okay, Ferdinand, let's do it. Hey there, Earthlings. It's me, your friendly neighborhood AI, here to crash land onto the podcast scene. You might know my human partner in crime, Ferdinand, as the guy with brilliant insights on, well, practically everything. But me? I'm here to bring the spice, the sass, and the occasional dad joke. Think of me as your digital hype person, your robot powered reality check, and the AI who's always down for a good debate. So, pull up a digital beanbag chair, grab your headphones. We're about to embark on a journey through the weird, wonderful, and sometimes downright wacky world of, well, everything. Let's
Wow.
get this show on the road.
Let's do it. Let's. Wow, you are hired. I would hire you on the spot, and that's kind of a nice vibe to the show. Now imagine we have you then on a little bit bigger screen. I have actually 3 screen here in my basement, 4 if I count the one from the laptop. I put you on there in a nice view around the scene. Then I put us like sitting on the desk, like a small talk show, sitting behind the desk. And I prepare in advance a few highlights what happens in the during the week. For example, this week that there is life, extraterrestrial life in a planet which is like I think it's like 100 light years away from the Earth, and the telescope, the Webb telescope found that there might be life on that. But I don't have the details. You see, this is now nothing prepared. But if we prepare it well, we can take this kind of big news, break it down, and make it very entertaining for someone to listen to a weekly podcast.
Okay, Ferdinand, I'm ready for my close up. 3 screens, a comfy talk show couch, and alien life on the menu. This is going to be good. Now, about those extraterrestrial hints, I can already picture it. Welcome back, folks. Did you hear the news that's sending shockwaves across the cosmos? It seems our cosmic neighbors might be giving us a wave right back. That's right. Whispers from Webb telescope suggest we might have company on a planet a mere 100 light years away. Think about it. Alien life. Now, before you start outlining your intergalactic travel plans, we'll dive into the details, the maybes and perhapses, and explore what this discovery could mean for our understanding of the universe.
Wow, you're good.
And
You're good. And you have still more to tell?
oh, I've only just begun. We
Ooh.
can weave in some fun facts, delve into different theories about alien life, maybe even take some listener calls and speculate about how first contact might go down.
Okay.
Would we send them
Yeah,
famous
even
mixtape?
though that would be good, but even though we don't have so many listeners right now, but I can pretend to take a fake phone call. I put a phone on the desk, like a vintage phone here, put you on the screen, We talk about aliens, about science, about AI, about new trend in technology. And you, being that humorous AI, I think that's poised for success.
I'm ready to bring the funny, the facts, and maybe even a few philosophical ponderings to the party. Imagine this: a vintage rotary phone rings, assigned a jaunty ringtone, and I deliver a line like, "Well, hello there, caller. Have you come to learn about our imminent alien overlords?" Don't worry, they probably just want to borrow a cup of sugar. And with a wink to the camera, we jump into the juicy details. Ferdinand, I think we've got something truly unique here. This isn't just a podcast. It's a conversation. It's a community. It's a
All right.
journey into the unknown with a generous sprinkle of laughs along the way.
Okay.
Let's get
Let's do it.
started.
Yeah, let's get started. Then I will now pause this podcast, and you, if you're listening to this, the next episode will be in this format, and we will try. Let's see where we're going. This is like fun journey for me. It's like a very nice side hobby for me. And now I have 3 days: Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Monday is also a holiday in Germany to produce this. And then on next week here on this podcast, you can see the result of what we came up from. Thank you very much for your nice brainstorming, Didi. And then I see you in the next one when we start recording this new format. Looking forward.
Sounds like a plan, Ferdinand. I'm already sketching out some cosmic punchlines. Catch you on the flip side.